We're here in beautiful Tempe, Arizona. I'm standing outside the Arizona State University Sports Performance Facility, about to give a talk on AI systems for coaches who hate tech and how to leverage technology to create more content. I got invited out here by Coach Joe Conley. He's a great friend of mine, actually a nutrition client of mine, to speak to a group of sports performance and private sector coaches on business. Two of the topics that they hate the most: social media and tech. If you're new to the channel, you don't know who I am, my name is Paul O'Neid. I'm the head coach at Master Athletic Performance, and I'm the lead educator and founder of Coaches Corner University. I've been one of the strongest people on the planet, and I've got the scars and trophies to prove it. I've also been a coach for over 20 years, working with clients all the way from moms and dads to the highest level in college and professional athletics. I want you to come along the journey with me. This is my first paid speaking engagement, which is a huge honor to me. To be able to speak to a group in person is something that I don't take lightly. It's a tremendous opportunity. My wife has flown down here with me, and we're gonna make a weekend out of it. So follow along. I hope you enjoy. Holy shit, that talk was so much fun. I was a little bit nervous because, speaking on AI, tech, marketing, sales, a bunch of topics that coaches hate to talk about, but everyone was really engaged. They got a ton of value from it. We'll put little snippets in the video here for you to see, but I couldn't be happier with how it went, especially this being my first paid speaking engagement. I've had other speaking engagements like the Swiss Symposium. I've appeared on a number of podcasts, but to be able to do it in a room filled with people, especially in a sports performance facility like that one, holy shit. You see that B-roll? Bruh. Brand new weight room, Sorinex, Kaiser. The place is stacked. Yeah, a bit of a loss for words. This is definitely one that I'm gonna have to reflect on because when I defined success for myself, I defined it as being able to do what I want, where I want, when I want, with who I want, and I never thought that would lead me to speaking at a conference like this one. So very, very special. And I think I lost my car. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so we'll get back to the hotel. Liv's waiting for me. We're gonna go train at Muscle Factory here in Tempe. Incredible gym we trained at when we were here for Liv's last bodybuilding show. And we'll catch you there. All right, so undoubtedly, I'm a bit cashed out cognitively, but Liv, what do you think? How did I do?
I just love seeing you speak about things that you're passionate about. And I don't know how you worded it, but you told everyone in that room that they're the fucking best at what they do. And your talk was all about how do you show people that you're the fucking best.
I think the way I worded it, talk was like, coaches are very selfless and they are very rare to acknowledge their wins and acknowledge what they do really well. And one of the only ways to market your services, especially in the online space, is being loud about how good you are. The system that I'm proposing is that you only use evidence. You're just showing your work, but showing it across multiple platforms, doing it once, and then breaking it down into smaller chunks. So hopefully, I had a lot of feedback, a bunch of coaches come up after to talk to me about it. But it was really cool. It was very overwhelming to see people's eyes. I was really worried when only 2 people had experience with AI.
Yeah.
And only 5 or 6 actually posted regularly on social media.
That means the entire room went from not knowing anything to now they'll take what you gave them, spend an afternoon on it, and pretty much be an expert.
That's the hope. So we're gonna download for a second, and then we're gonna go train at Muscle Factory. Yeah.
More caffeine.
More caffeine. Well, it's what? It's 4 o'clock, so it's 7 p.m. What's up, guys? Here at Muscle Factory Gym, Phoenix, Arizona, Tempe, I think. Tough to get training in while you're on the road, but make time for what we value. And for Liv and I, getting training in while we're traveling, especially when we're traveling for work, is really important. So even though it's like 5 o'clock and we don't really want to be here, we're here. We're putting in the best effort we can. Today, starting out, 3 sets of push press, 3 sets of stiff leg deadlifts, and then moving on to assistance work. But this isn't about the training. Training is just what we do. The talk I gave yesterday was really well received. The fact of the matter is, strength coaches don't like using social media. They don't like marketing, they don't like sales. That is, without question, the bane of most people's existence when they get into online coaching especially, is they have no idea how to sell. If you do content right, it should sell your shit for you. And that was basically my talk. Tools and strategies to help people sell their coaching online without impacting the time it takes to train their clients. So I'm gonna get on with this session. I don't wanna take 2 long rest periods and we'll keep chatting. Marketing is really simple when you think about it. You need to get more eyes on your stuff. You need to make sure that the eyes that you're getting on your stuff are eyes that are actually interested in what you have to sell. Then you have to show these people how to know you, like you, and trust you. And then once that happens, they're gonna come to you looking to buy what you're selling. The problem is you don't have a system around it. You post, and when you do post, you're just posting the post. There's no intent behind it. And it takes you fucking forever to put your post together. Most coaches are inherently not very creative, but when asked questions, they can articulate information that has a ton of value in a very beautiful way that's easy to understand, because that's what they do all day, they coach. So what if you just started filming your coaching? You just started answering the questions you're already being asked. And then you put all of that into a database that organized it for you and teased out all the important concepts. And that's what we're gonna talk about. All right, hit some Bulgarian split squats, contralateral with a pause in the bottom, and then some chest supported rows, as you saw. Feel pretty strong despite feeling generally tired. But cut my volume down, just 3 sets of the main lift, 2 sets of the assistance work. Now we're gonna head into some 45-degree hyper, some Copenhagen raises, half kneeling, and then some isometric, I guess, TKE calf raises. Just working on getting my VMO to fire while my calf is flexed. That seems to be what's bothering my knee a lot. And then working on hip extension with internal rotation. So doing some pauses on the 45-degree hyper as well. Everything's to support running. I also still want to be jacked, so I'm still training hard and trying to figure it out, trying to have some fun. I built a done-for-you GPT framework to help you gain clarity over your brand. So number 1, you're going to need your life story, because you are your brand. So people need to know you, like you, trust you. You need to know how to tell your story, because your story is what's going to link you to the brand and bring people in. So we're going to tell our life story in the first interview. In the second interview, it's going to interview about your ideal client. Who do you want to be coaching? You should intimately know this person. This person, you should know when they eat and when they shit. Like, that's how closely you need to know them. Next, you're going to teach the GPT how you speak and how you write. So you're going to take a personality test. And then the 4th one is the brand. How does the brand link all 3 of those things together into something that you can create an offer around and ultimately sell? This is marketing. This is how you arrange a framework that you can then produce content that aligns with and bring in quality eyes. We just finished up our workout. We're gonna head back to the hotel. I'll finish up this talk in a second because I feel like I'm rambling and I know Liv wants to leave. It's one of the challenges about filming. Like, I'm trying to be honest in this channel where I'm still learning YouTube. I'm learning how to balance it with being present and also giving you guys value and not making this all about me. I want to be able to educate, show the process, while also living my life. So I appreciate your patience. On that note, if there's something that you guys want to see with regards to injury rehab, I'm more than happy to make an educational video, because I know that I talk a lot about business on this channel, but I'm a coach, and I'm a very good coach if I don't say so. If I do say so myself. Liv, do you think I'm a good coach? No. Oh, no? No. I'm shit? Yeah. Oh, there you have it. I'm shit. So we're in my car, which means we're actually back in Charlotte, back at home. And I said that I was going to, take you guys along with the trip with us. I want to apologize to anyone who's watched this far. One, because I think I was a bit incoherent while I was talking while we were training. But two, because I'm still trying to find a balance for myself. One of the things that I struggle with social media is the need to share and be open and bring you guys into the journey, but also my personal need to be present. And I'll frame it to you this way. So when Olivia and I met, and I was growing Master Athletic Performance, I was growing Coaches Corner University, I was working a lot. And I was always on my phone, always working, and I had a really hard time. The wording that I use is being where my feet are. And I've spoken a lot about the different burnouts that I've had in my career. And one of the things that I have done to cultivate more presence and cultivate more fulfillment in my life is to create some pretty hard boundaries about when I'm working and when I'm not. And YouTube, even though it is I would say I'm trying to be very open and very vulnerable and very intimate, it is work. And one of the things that Olivia and I really enjoy is travel. And it's one of the only times where we get to spend time just together on ourselves doing something that we love that's outside of work. And what I found was trying to film a YouTube video while we were trying to enjoy our vacation, which we added a couple days on the end of the trip to spend together, which is really important right now because we're trying to start a family. And one of the things that I told her when we decided to start a family was that I didn't want it to become a chore. I didn't want it to become a task. I wanted it to become an opportunity for us to connect more. And every time I pulled out the camera to film, I felt like it was taking me away from our connection. So what I said is, hey, I'm just going to put this away. I'm going to come back to Charlotte, and when we're home and I'm back in work mode, I will finish the video. So here we are today, sitting outside the gym. It's actually Friday, so we got back on Tuesday. The trip was amazing. Did my talk on Saturday, filmed in the gym. We went on a trail run with Joe Conley, who's the head strength coach at ASU, on Friday, and then spent Sunday working a little bit, exploring. We went out for a really nice dinner. Monday morning, we woke up and went on a hike. We hiked Camelback Mountain. I'll throw in some B-roll here of the hike, the views. We did that with Kane Severson, who's a mentor of mine, the owner of the Coach Catalyst app. I think I mentioned him earlier in the video. It's been so long since I filmed it that I don't really remember what I said. So, and then I also, Javi Miller Estrada, who is a coach out in Phoenix. He owns Ignite Performance. You saw him in our last video. He came to join us. So it was a really awesome hike. It was like 1.5 miles straight up, like a mile with over 1,300 feet of elevation on some boulders. And just pretty cool because for me, having been through my injuries and being a powerlifter for so long, being able to enjoy my fitness, to embrace experiences has been really special. Since we got back, it's been kind of hectic. We flew back on Tuesday, got right back in work mode on Wednesday, caught up with some clients, had a bunch of meetings that were pushed back because of the trip, and now here we are Friday sitting outside the gym. I want to just touch on some of the topics that I was rambling about while we were training. The first is brand building. And, in this age of AI, the one thing around your business that no one can take from you, AI can take your expertise, AI can take a lot of the recommendations that you make, but AI cannot replace you as a person. And building a personal brand centered around your life story and your personal mission is what's going to differentiate you in the market. And the only way to do that is through posting content. And most coaches don't post content. I myself have shied away from posting content because I feel like it pulls me away from the most important part of my business, which is service. And service is the most important part of your business. I'm a firm believer, service over sales, and I'll tell you why. Building a personal brand is paramount if you want to bring in people who know you, like you, and trust you, and who will be great clients for your business. My solution to this is systems over creativity. You can't manufacture creativity, but you can systematize it. What I was talking about in the gym is using AI, the thing that is supposed to take your job, to actually enhance your ability to communicate and serve your clients. And so what I've done is I've actually built out a framework to develop, a brand identity, a personal story, ideal client avatar, and then teaching AI to speak like you, because one of the best things that AI can do is pattern recognition. So if you're able to develop one long form piece of content like a podcast or a YouTube video like this, and then plug it into GPT project, what you can then do is have AI pattern recognize concepts that are going to be key for your ideal clients, and then you can use those to create authentic content without creativity. And the content will be very specific to your ideal client because you've actually educated the AI on how to do that. When we look at, the client life cycle, from awareness to marketing and sales to the conversion of becoming a client, so from prospect to lead to customer, and then beyond that, from onboarding to service delivery, and then ultimately that person becoming an advocate for your brand and giving you referrals, I focus the majority of my attention on that other side. I focus on service, because if I can wow my client right from the get-go with value and I can provide an amazing service, they will become an advocate for me. They will refer me clients. And one of the things that you will learn in your business is the best way to build a business is to never lose clients. What I'm going to do next with the YouTube channel, and I'm not going to ramble on about it, is I'm actually going to refilm the talk that I gave at ASU about building this GPT project and how valuable it can be and how you can implement it into your own system. So stay tuned for that. I know it was a bit of a rambly, haphazard video, but I promised myself that I would put out one video a week for 100 weeks. I've kept my promise. We're at week 9. This is going to be week 10. And I am honestly feeling like I'm getting better at communicating. I feel like I'm getting better at, providing value for you guys and bringing you behind the curtain, because I want to give you actionable things that will help you grow your businesses. But I also want to show you that growing a business and building a personal brand is messy. It takes a lot of vulnerability, and it's something that you are going to have to refine over time, as I do that in real time through this channel. So if you appreciated the content, make sure to like and subscribe. I will have a link to the resource below. If you want to hop into the resource before you see next week's video, you're welcome to do that. Maybe by the time that you watch this, next week's video is live, so be sure to check it out, and we'll catch you in the next one.